Alright, let's get it going. So, on last episode, we've been very sloppy with the steam vent. So I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna clean that stuff up. Because that was just terrible. Embarrassing, really. First of all, we were deleting way too much heat, and then the steam turbine wasn't even working right because it could not cool itself down quickly enough. It's just too much heat involved there. And here it is. There it is, right there. And that is, of course, another space problem. Because I want my shaft here. But what if I were to quit the shaft there? But also, we have this going on here, and this is the drip water. And that means we don't have room. That's what it means. We don't have room. We don't have room. Wait, what was this alert? What was this alert, and what is going on here? The lead melted, and the uranium there fell down. Alright, let's mop it up here. It's not a big deal, really. So it's not a big deal. This obsidian we can also tidy up, just to not have gunk in there. But yeah, we can just take a little bit of uranium and put it somewhere else. Put it there. Oh, there's more uranium. 600G. Not even a need to mop this up. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a hauling point, and we're gonna have a 37 liquid uranium. And oops, that's too much. 200 grams is enough. Enable auto drop, enable auto spill. Enable bottom. Picked up the granite. So they could have done this while being in there. Diggable, and now instead they're running to bring this there. And that is granite. I wonder, is there not granite here? Oh, how come, you guys? This is priority 7 only. 5 only. It needs to be priority 7. Right. Because all those sweepers, they have priority 7. That's just a thing that I do not to get confused. Every sweeping bin has priority 7. It's just how it is. I'm missing suits. Let's deliver suits here. And there. And then here we are good. Oh, they went in there with a suit on, huh? Is that possible? I'm not sure. But it doesn't matter. So back to the problem here. Alright, so what we're gonna do definitely is block off one of these guys with a metal tile. I have to be careful. I still want to be able to walk around in here. So let's get the metal tile going here from aluminum. And then of course a door that we can automate from something that's also good, like aluminum, like so. And then that should be enough. So now, as for the pressure problem, of course what we need here is really is a pump. So what pump can resist these temperatures? Let's get that pump here. It's a liquid pump, but it should be the same thing. Overheat temperature 275. Properties, it is steel. Yes, so this will not work. This is horrible. So how am I gonna get the hot stuff out of there? The steel pump is not good enough. Well, I probably have to do a contactless pump then. I did not plan on that. But that's then how it goes. So here's the same thing, except there is no contactless gas pump. So how do I overpressure? Do I really have to do this here? Because that's a lot of work. That is, I mean, it doesn't look like it's a lot of work. It's just a very small spillway here. So when this is running, then I can explain what is happening. I should make this. I should make this again. For here, there's no other way to overpressurize this chamber with steam. Good, but first things first. We're gonna build this, and then we're going to build a cooling system for here, and that is then a Weezward. At least that's my idea for it. Let's look at the plumbing overlay. I think I might have too big of a drip here going on. This really kills my jive. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to get rid of it. Oh, also, I tried to. Well, let's try the experiment first. What is gonna happen here is 1 gram of steam is then going to form in here. I'm not sure the experiment should really do it. This is 1 gram. Good question. Maybe a normal simple drip will already be enough. 0.1 gram. I don't think so. The heat is just too much. The heat that is generated here is just immense. I have to find a real cooling solution. So if I fill this up with steam, there's gonna be a water layer here. Right. But what I really need is, of course, a real gas, something like hydrogen. So no, we're not gonna do the drip. We're not gonna do the experiment. I mean, we could. No, let's not do it. Let's not do it. Instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some room. I think here is enough drip. Let's do that here. That is enough drip over there, and here this can stay. Yes, this can stay. So if I cut this as well, I can connect those up, and we have a loop. This is enough. What about this there? Then that would only be one. Would only be one towel. Would only be one pipe segment worth of drip water. Well, it doesn't really matter. Let's keep this non-symmetrical, which breaks my heart. But what can we do? Deconstruct this vent there, and also deconstruct pipe segments there, and this we're gonna connect back up. And the reason for that is I want it out. I want this water here out of the way, and then I can extend this one tile over. And when this is extended one tile over, we have room for Weezward. And that is of course a good idea. Weezward here. Right, the water is going away. Goodbye. Deconstruct this like so, and we still have our ladder system here to reach everything. Oh, what is this? It is a glass forge. That is pretty cool. So how does this work? Is gonna probably produce some heat. 16 kilos of heat. Ups, and the steam vent is done. Right. Can we connect this up to power? So what happens if we directly connect anything here? I don't think it's a big deal. Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal. So we're gonna do aluminum again, current project, like so, and then we need some automation, but again there's this problem there. We cannot do the drip, or can we? Can we? How much is coming through here? And how did this work again? Well, we got a liquid vent that will not overpressurize because there is some vent blockage here in form of phosphorus, a liquid. Good. That means the phosphorus that comes out of here spills down here and then spills over there. So how much is coming out of there? A whole kilo. A whole kilo, and this little bit of naphtha is enough to push the 1 kilo over and down. Right. Good. So there's coming 1 kilo of liquid out here. Has no room to go. And it just goes here then. Drops down. And the gas elevator is doing its job. Good. The reason it's not running now is because there is very low pressure in this room. It's not worth it to work it. Because this works with a pump. It used to work with a contactless pump, but a steel pump is enough here. We don't need to do the shenanigans that we have to do down here. Definitely have to do it down here because this is emitting crude oil and that is too hot. Right. But first, before we do the contactless pump there, the second contactless pump that we built in this colony, and the first one we already dismantled. But before we do that, let's try and get a spillway going. If I have a liquid here, what will happen? So we're gonna take the liquid vent, gonna put it down there. I just don't remember. That is the problem. I just don't remember. Why is this? Why is there a spillway? What was the use of this? I mean, isn't it enough just to have a blocked vent and then comes out and spills over? Or is it naphtha that spills down? No, it is phosphorus. This is interesting. So I built this one time only, and I got it to work. It's like this automation here. It's hard to explain because this is my first one. Good. Let's look at the thingies if everything's working. Because we started a new session, and we definitely need to go around here, around the colony, and make sure everything is fine. So what's wrong with those guys? Body temperature. Right, let's look at the temperatures here. This is going better. I think we have too much cooling going on. But maybe not. So what is the pressure here? Pressure is going lower and lower. Yep. Maybe a burst. A burst of oxygen will help. Let's do an oxygen explosion here. Oops, the lag. Good, and that is enough of an oxygen explosion. These plants will all complain again. About the pressure, maybe, or maybe not. It's 300 kilos, so what is the pressure here? Atmosphere, body, temperature, irrigation. They don't complain about the pressure, which is interesting. What about those guys? They will complain about the pressure. That is interesting. Thimbleweeds will not complain about air pressure. Good to know. Right. Alright, so we have this now. So if we were to... wait, I can just disable this. Maybe I need it. I don't think I need it. Let's deconstruct it. Let's deconstruct this. So, what happens if I were to... ooh, this is ceramic. If I were to build the drip down here. Good. So if it drips there, then it just goes here without displacing anything. I think that is the thing. It will not displace anything. But let's try it. Let's try it again. I think we tried it before. Lucky us, there is room. There is room. Let's do this there, and then deconstruct that tile. And then we have room for a spillway, actually here and there. Good. Then we have room for a spillway. We're gonna move this over. Right. Constructor Dominic is going, and they are going to make this pipe, just to showcase that the drip will then no longer work. Alright, Machinist Dino is going to build the pipe. Constructor Dominic was deconstructing. Good, Machinist Dino is going somewhere else. Good, great. Will somebody please build this pipe? Now they made up their mind. Good. Damage, overheat, auto sweeper. Right. So we have a little bit of a heat build up here. Interesting. Deconstruct, disable auto repair. I don't want to waste lead because lead is a non-renewable resource in my colony. There's a lot of eggs there, so they should be cramped. We could ship off eggs into the kitchen. Yeah. Then we would either have to do an incubator here, or wait, is there room for an incubator? There is room for an incubator. Right. Yeah, let's do an incubator because that is easier than having a door block like we have in this farm here. This is a door block, and this thing ships out eggs, and the sensor makes sure that there's enough people in here. And when I say people, I mean Paku. And that is the same thing here as well. Good. So do we have to fix this problem now? I think we do. These critters are cramped. Good. So first thing, we have to drop off eggs here. Into the kitchen. Into the kitchen. They're gonna hatch inside the kitchen. And then they're gonna run around. That's not good. I want them to drop inside of here. Good. I could get rid of this pole to save space. Right, why not? This is the kitchen. No need for a pole. We have this here. Well, I like the pole, but I also like space. Deconstruct building, and these things there will get deconstructed then. Good. So the poles are going to get deconstructed, and the conveyor rail is going like so. And then we need a sensor. We need a conveyor rail element sensor. Is this under shipping? It is under shipping. Conveyor rail element sensor. And that is then going to find out if there is an egg, a grub egg. And if there is a grub egg, this thing will open and the egg will drop down. Right. Good, then we're gonna deconstruct all shipping here. As well as the bridge. The bridge is shipping, so it's gonna get deconstructed. Perfect. Good, of course we need some automation wire or the whole thing will not work. Here we go. Connected it up. Now we only have to configure the element sensor here on the rail that checks if there's an egg inside or not. Where is the duplicate that will build this? It is under construction. Wait. Did we do this now? Yes. And of course it displaced the petroleum. So it's a simple drip and it will already displace the petroleum. The idea then is of course to have room for a spill, and if there is room then nothing gets displaced. I don't think it got displaced, honestly. I think it got deleted, because that's the thing. If you have an infinite storage like this and only one tile, and if there's an element there and that element has no way to go, it will just poof and disappear. And that is, of course, not our plan. Not our plan at all. So I'm gonna do a spool here. Copy there. Do we need to deconstruct this? Let's cancel this. Do we need to deconstruct this? Because it looks nice. I like it. I don't think we need to deconstruct this. So there's a lot of ceramic here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Should I do this the other way around? I sink I sink the water down here. No. I don't know. I'm gonna do it the other way around because I have to. On the other hand, should I not just have this go like that? Yes. And also I should replace this with ceramic. Yes, no. Yeah, yes, no. I'm definitely not going to loop the other way around. Instead, I'm going to deconstruct this because we need the spillway here. Right, and then we have an elevator going. At least that is the working theory. Good, so hauling point. We cannot put anything there, so we have to deconstruct the liquid vent here, unfortunately. Good, let's deconstruct it first. And then we're gonna drop some petroleum here and drop some petroleum there. And then the water has a way to go. The water has a way to go. Maybe we have to use petroleum and not water. And the reasoning for that is the water might still delete the element that has nowhere to go. It might push it out and it goes there. I think that's the problem. I think we have to use petroleum just like we're using phosphorus here. And then the phosphorus will spill over. Yes, we have to do a real liquid. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. We cannot use a drip here. Have to use a real liquid. So then we have to have a pump. And then we have to have a contactless pump. Down here. Is there room? Is there room? If the pump is here. Yes, there might be room. Yeah, this will not work. What I'm doing here will not work. Let's do it anyway, just to prove. Just to prove it doesn't work. So we're gonna do some petroleum. Because that would be great if it would work, but of course it cannot. Point one, oops. Liquid petroleum. Enable a drop, enable auto spill. We don't have a bottle. Copy settings. Here, how much petroleum? This is uranium, it's not petroleum. Do we have some petroleum? I wonder if there's an errand. We have. Yes, we have. Good. So whether oh, it's right there. It's right there. Good. No, what they did there? Did they change their mind? Store petroleum hauling point very high. Take medicine. Oh, they had to take their medicine. Right. Good. Let's not do this anymore. How much medicine do we have? We have a lot of medicine. This is cutting into my work, cutting into my labor time. Don't like it. Good. So what happened here? We have lead here. 25 kilos of lead. And there's a buried object as well. Good. We let the lead freeze into a chunk, which is weird. Sometimes it does this. It's only 25 kilos, and instead of freezing into a chunk, it freezes into a tile. I wonder how that happened. And I would love to exploit this, but I'm not sure of the mechanics behind it. Good. Doesn't matter. Here's everything fine. This lead can stay. Let's extend our thingy there. Good. With igneous rock. So we have to check out our igneous rock. Igneous rock. We have tons of this stuff, but it's all... Oh! We have igneous rock here for some reason. Did this mess with the temperature? I'm not sure. Good. But I don't want igneous rock in here. I don't want them to eat igneous rock. Let's get it out of there. Raw mineral. Yep. Raw mineral. Elemental PQR. Find. Raw. Here we go. Igneous rock. Good. Let's put it in the kitchen instead. Alright. And then we have to, of course, tell them to... Oh, and we have... that is funky. Where's a bridge? Can it be used? Here we go. Bridge. Rotate. Like so. And this conveyor rail we can deconstruct. We just have to give it a direction. That's all. To give it a direction. And here, if it's a grub egg, grub, then this thing will open. Right, so now we just have to tell this to put the grub eggs in the incubator. We only have space because we deconstructed the auto sweeper. Let's rotate it. Let's rotate it like so. And then we might have enough room. What about this? Also, it has to, of course, be able to reach it. How about the middle then? How about making... Oh, wait, it's doing lead again. Cancel. Is this lead? Yeah, it's lead. Let's deconstruct this because there's danger that it will overheat. And that is not a good idea, so we're gonna make the outer speaker from iron. We have so much iron. Let's make it from iron here. Let's make it from iron there as well. So we're gonna open this area up a little bit, just to have room for incubators. And then 2 incubators. This is weird. What if I were to drop down the egg here as well? Come there. Well, I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters much, because anything that goes into the kitchen is on this rail. Right. So if it's an egg, it's going to drop down here and get handled by this guy, by this auto sweeper. Good. So the auto sweeper has to be able to reach the incubator, which is standing here. Oh wait. Just standing maybe here. And duplicants might not be able to go here any longer. We're gonna find out. Let's deconstruct this. And I'm gonna make a room, an extension of this room. This farm is gonna be very big then. Do we deconstruct this granite? What is the temperature? Also, why do we have a temperature barrier here? I don't think this makes sense. There's a huge coolant leak here, but that's fine. Well, it's not really huge, it's just 100 G of naphtha that is exchanging heat with the oxygen here. But I think that's alright. That is alright. It is inefficient, yes, but don't care. Good. Let's build a door and a granite tile. And then, of course, on Automazon we have to do something in parallel, something similar. And there is no room. And why is there still some polluted something there? Let's mop it up. Scrubber up is having a good time. What if we were to do something manual here? Something easier. Good, but that's a problem for another time, because right now it's just one crop rub, and this crop rub here is alright. It's having a good time, and these guys are not. Get some airflow going here. What is the material? Copper ore. Right, and we can also do airflow here, maybe in there. No. That is alright. Good, and I think I might want to replace these tiles there with something more reasonable. Let's just walk on sandstone. Here. Like so. And then we're gonna have a carpet tile over there where we switch into a suit, just in case we go there. And granite is alright. Good, and then we need more airflow. Here we go, like so. Right. This is going to drop down a lot of granite, which I am alright with. So what is the move speed on an insulated tile? Is it also +10? No, it is nothing. So the sandstone will be nicer for them to walk on. Delivered sulfur. So yeah. Actually, we don't need this here, do we? This must be open. And how do we reach this space? Well, let's build it up first and then see what happens. Good. Alright, let's get the liquid vent going in the drip. Just to see that there are no dice here. I will have to use a spillway like that. I have to have a different element there. And then it's gonna spill. So what is the temperature on this phosphorus? 107. When will it freeze? 44. Phosphorus is a good idea. Phosphorus is good. Yes, so I could do a phosphorus spillway here. I probably have to. Let's see how this goes. We also need a temperature sensor, thermosensor here, and an automation wire for the door. Good, and let's see what happens if we drip this. So my guess is, before I enable this, my guess is the drip is going to drip here, and the petroleum will just move over into this tile. So we get 100 G of petroleum here, and we got 100 G of petroleum there. Let's connect it up to see if we're right or not. But, and there is, after the autosave, there is 200 G of petroleum there. Good. So we're gonna do a phosphorus drip. Wait. Can we do a phosphorus drip actually? Can we do a phosphorus drip? Because that would solve a lot of problems. We can have phosphor here, and then the phosphor drips down. Maybe a phosphorus drip will work. I'm gonna try this. That would be even better than the phosphorus loop. But I don't know if it's gonna work. Maybe I need a real loop. Maybe I need a real amount of liquid in order to make the gas elevator, the diagonal gas elevator work. Because this is a complicated bypass pump. But anyway, let's try this. Oh, also, what is the pressure here? What is the pressure there? We have surplus oxygen here. Good. So what is the pressure there? 2,700 again. So if we open this door for a split second, it does not seem to be problematic for the colony. That is good to know. A split second. I don't think that is possible. Split second. Let's have a momentary switch. Let's have a momentary switch there. Momentary switch from aluminum here. Good. Are we able to reach this even? Doesn't seem like we're able to reach it. We have to tear out a plant and build a ladder. Right, so that's not possible. Here's a lot of oxygen there. We can never reach this either. Yes, the resources. Good. I wonder if this will break at some point or not. But we might open it up and overpressurize everything brutally. just to find a different solution for it. Of course, the solution is to extend this system. Maybe the easiest thing would be to have it like here on a Thomason, where we got a pump, and then we can regulate the flow a little bit better. Yeah. But here's something different going on. Something similar but different. Good. We're grooming the critters. So where were we? We need to fix this colony because these guys are cramped. Right. And so we built this good, finally. Oh, we have to deconstruct the ladders as well. They're completely in the way. We might have to construct them back up again. Like here or so, because I want this area to be a little bit bigger, this farm. So what is the space? Let's see how much space we have to work with. This is 66 tiles, so 96 is the maximum, so 30 more tiles we could do. This is of course then 16 tiles. 30 more tiles is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Ah, this could work. Let's get a door going here. And this might be too wide. And this, and then I'm gonna get some airflow here. And how high is this? This is crazy high. Right, so where is the thing that I need? It's an incubator. And it's from aluminum. And I'm gonna put it here. And then we're gonna deconstruct this tile. And the tile of interest for an incubator is probably where the power input is, here on the bottom left. That means if I deconstruct this tile, this auto sleeper is still not able to reach it. What if I deconstruct this as well? Of course I need a ladder then. Yes, now it's able to reach it. Good. Very, very nice. Let's get another ladder here. Let's look at the room size. It's probably too big. No, it is exactly 96 tiles. That is funny. Good. And then we're gonna build some more ladders to be able to reach everything. Because I want to build something there. I just want to build tiles like so. Good. To make an extension. Right. Then they're gonna walk here and they can go back into the ranch. No. Actually they cannot. And they're just gonna be stuck here. So we probably need a critter drop off. Oh man, we need a critter drop off. Uproot. And deconstruct. We need a critter drop off. That is sad. Well, what did we save here? We saved one tile, I guess. Because this is 2 tiles, I could have just built it in here. Oh man. We did not save much. I'm gonna deconstruct this tile as well. We did not save much there. Also want a carpet tile. Here, because this is for ranching. Deconstruct this again. And cancel this all. And then we're gonna close this off again. And well, it was worth thought. And we're gonna build the incubator here where it makes sense. And then there we might do the same thing. Good. Of course, we need a drop for the egg that is getting picked up here, or else otherwise this will not all work out. Simply because if there's an egg lane here, then they don't know over here, and this is such a big deal actually. I don't know if it's a big deal, but the few times that an egg is getting laid, I think we can have a little bit of automation there. Good, let's get it going. Automation wire, aluminum, boom, we already configured it, and that should be enough. All we need to do is tell this incubator to take rubber eggs. Here we go, incubate. Have a higher priority than this thing. And we're good. Delivered grub fruit and delivered grub egg, hopefully, as well. Critter egg. Grub egg. It's grabbing one. It's putting it inside. And it's going to land here above the drowning chamber. When this thing is done with drowning, we're going to have a lot of food inside here. Look at all the eggs. And then there's going to be grub eggs there as well. And this will supplement my farm nicely, because I don't know how much refined metal I have, or unrefined metal I have to feed these guys. They're starving yet again. I should get some more. Let's get some more and drop down hot fuzz here. Should I deconstruct this tile? Yes. So got the temperature of the regolith here. It's cooling down somewhat. There's a gas pipe there. Interesting. So we were building up this here. And this is ridiculous. Right now they are on the on and off thingy there. Like I explained last episode. If they on here, they don't know what battery they're looking at, and it's at 100% all the time because it's getting filled, and I don't know why this keeps doing this. It's getting filled, and I say copy settings, and it's still 50%. Right, it does not work simply. Copy settings doesn't work. Good. So they're on here, then they're gonna fall down intermittently. But what if I connect this up? Also, I wanted to have a machine here. Any machine that takes power uses ice. Ice maker. This is messy. Sweepy's dog. Sweepy's dog. Sure, let's do a Sweepy's dog. Why not? Do a Sweepy's dog from aluminum. Here we go, then we don't need this conductive wire there. Deconstruct. But we need to connect this up here. Let's do it here in the front. And then they hopefully check this battery there instead of all the batteries behind the transformer. Good. So when they have nothing to do, they're gonna get in the gym and they're gonna get on the wheel, and now they're running and they're charging these batteries. Heat production 1.25. So this is terrible. We have them charging. How come they're delivering iron to here? Contents lead. No idea how they deliver iron to that. Yeah, this idea is of course ridiculous. Alright. So auxiliary power here is a bad idea. It doesn't work. Good. Let's deconstruct all those buildings. It was a nice thought, but actually the sweepy can stay. The sweepy can stay. And we're going to cut this here. And auxiliary power is not needed here. That will reduce some of the heat we're producing in this area as well. Good. Right. So we've done this. Also, this is a gym, isn't it? It is a gym. Very good. Sweet. Alright, back to real problems. What did I want to do? I wanted to try phosphorus drip now. Good. Let's get rid of all the water. Like so. There's a liquid pipe there. Do I need this? No. What I need here is a gas pipe. I want to fill this room with hydrogen, so the wheeze ward has something to do in here. Right, we're gonna deconstruct this. So we're gonna deconstruct that because this is where the wheeze ward is gonna go. Deconstruct this as well. Good. Here's gonna be a liquid vent. Let's do an overpressure vent. I want this to be filled up with hydrogen. Up to the wazoo. Still the aluminum here. Alright. Good, we're gonna need a flower pot. Where is the flower pot? It's under furniture, of course. Let's have a nice material. Something interesting. What do we have? Ceramic. We could do ceramic. Yes, let's do ceramic. Just for giggles. This makes no sense. This is nonsense. A ceramic flower pot. But it is special. So let's deconstruct this, and we need well, actually, do we need to deconstruct this? I think yes, we need to deconstruct this. Oops, wrong button. Deconstruct this, and we need to construct also a tile here from. There's igneous rock in here, 800 kilos. Why? I'm not sure, but it's 800 kilos. So let's do igneous rock here. This is dangerous. Because if I accidentally build igneous rock, they might take hot igneous rock. But do we still have hot igneous rock? I don't think so. What about the grub robs? Did this work? I did not follow up on the grub rob automation. But that's just fine. Let's suppress the current here, and this thing can stay inside until it grows up. This is hungry. Wait, is there no sulfur here on the ground? Should they not getting fed here? Oh, they're barely getting fed, these guys. They're barely getting fed. The sweepy is probably... Oh no, the sweepy is not here anymore. Good. Let's drop some sulfur. Then they can eat. Right, so what else? Oh, we were doing this here, and we were trying to redo this here completely, but there's so much to do. So much to do. First I want to try the phosphor drip. Just need some phosphorus. Hauling point. And it's gonna be 7 kilos of liquid phosphorus. Does it need to be 7 kilos? Do not know. Enable auto drop, enable auto spill. Oh, we still have some phosphorus lying around here. 7 kilos there. I don't know if it needs to be 7 kilos, but there is 1 kilo coming here. And 8 kilos is too much, and that means it's gonna spill over. Oh, that's right. 8 kilos is it's too much and it's gonna spill over because of that. That means a drip, of course, will not work until it spills over. 7.99 does not work. 7.9 does work. Good. Well, I really wonder if this is the way to go on about this. But that would mean that the drip is spilling over. Maybe. Let's try. If not, we're gonna have a bunch of phosphorus down here. And we have to get something else. Wait a minute. So if I do it on the other side, then I could install a contactless pump here. And that is necessary because this is high temperature, while this here is low temperature. It's a cool steam vent, and this is a normal steam vent. So if that doesn't work, we're gonna have a problem. Right, so this is going this is going fantastic. This is going fantastic. This is even cooling itself down with one pipe. Right, it's even cooling itself down with one pipe. Interesting. But that's only because it's not so much. Oh, they're fleeing again. Let's do a natural tile there. Here. We're gonna make it from sand. Oh, that's not how it works. I have to pick it out when I build it, don't I? Natural tile and ice? No. Sand, 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 sand. Lime. Oh man, man. So the new interface is scrollable vertically and not horizontally. So that is then better, but we're still on the old version because not all the mods got updated. So we're gonna do the sand here. Someone is fleeing all the time, so this is either here or somewhere else. Yeah, we don't have enough. Alright. Come here and get groomed, you murderous dude. Rancher Sitsi. Go here. Who's fleeing? Is the same happening on Automazon? No. Yeah, I don't like this much. And there is a way to prevent this from happening. Let's get a door here, a security door. Security door. A security glass door. Mechanized aluminum glass panels blocks liquid gas while maintaining pressure. Situation permission. No, we're gonna do an automated normal red facility door, and we're gonna call it a security door, because that's what it is. Gonna make it from aluminum. Right. And then we're gonna connect it up to the automation here. Automation wire. So every time this critter is mad, we're gonna close this door up completely, so this area is inaccessible. And that will happen periodically, because I want this ranch to have poker shells in. It's very simple. Good. So what is going on here? Right. Did we do this? Where's the phosphorus? Oh, it flashed. It flashed. It flashed. What is going on? Good, I have to delete this. What do I have in terms of materials? Let's do just granite. To delete this, put one here, and then after put one there. What is those alerts? Are we still fleeing? Don't know. Take a builder. Are we allowed through here? No, good. I think the digger builder got hit while building this door. That's of course a Sporikin. I just performed the craziest chest clutch in history. That's good to hear. Are you from Sweden? Nope, I'm not from Sweden. I'm actually from Germany. So, nope, I'm not from Sweden. But, I like chess. I really do. That was your second guess, huh? Right. Oh man, what am I gonna do here? This is terrible. I'm gonna pour out the, oh, the phosphorus got deleted. Good news. Good news. The phosphorus gas got deleted. Deconstruct this. Jerry and Shogun. Hi, you guys. This is crazy. Raider from Shogun. How TF you say your name? Man, you can say my name however you want. You can say Jude, you can say Jout, you can say Shroud, you can say my friend there, my best friend there from Kentucky, he says George just to mess with me. So you can say whatever you want. It's fine. Jude is the way that I introduce myself because it's a regular name. Yes, pretty cool. 5-hour jout is how I imagine. 5-hour jout is what people also say. That is right. That is also right. Jude, like Jude, you can say Jude. You can say Jude. It's a name. You can pronounce it however you want. And names also have the prerogative that the owner of the name can say this is pronounced like that, and then they're always right. But I'm not like that. You can pronounce my name however you want. Hey yourself there, Spurkin. It is a wonderful name, says Dragoon. Thank you. Don't make it bad. You guys. This is crazy. Right, but how can I tame this guy? How can I tame this guy? Oh, is the phosphorus down here, or what is going on? Something is happening here. Oh, it is a liquid now. Good. Let's mop it up. Do you know that song? Hey Jude? Oh yeah, I know that song. It's from the Beatles. It's not my favorite song, but it's not a bad song. Good. So we're gonna put petroleum here. How much petroleum goes in a tile before it spills? Yeah, the Beatles knew me before I even knew myself. So we're gonna get the hauling point up and running here. And phosphorus. Let's try the 7.9 kilos. 7.9 kilos. Did I say phosphorus? I meant petroleum. Liquid. Petroleum. I'm not sure if we even made that much petroleum yet. Maybe I'll drop and maybe I'll just spill. How much petroleum is here? It's just a few grams. Oh, on dead duty in the morning. Shogun, you don't need to be schooled by me. If you want to sleep, go sleep. Sleep is the most important thing for your health. There's nothing more important for your health than sleep. Nothing. Scolding ONI. Scolding ONI. Is there actually something in my colony I could school anybody on? Because look at this stuff here. I am half a mind to have this accessible all the time. No, I'm 100% of a mind to have this accessible all the time. Let's deconstruct this. It's no longer needed. I will make a uranium lock here, because this will become very hot. Naphtha is right now enough to keep the steam at bay. We're gonna delete the steam that's gonna form there. This is green. I'm gonna need the automation. Sparkin says the game seems overwhelming. The hybrid electrolyzers, Jerry? Wait. Those? Yes, the electrolyzers are the only thing I know a thing about. But they have their drawbacks. But, right. Let's get some... Oh man, there's so many things on fire in my colony right now. Sporican, the game is overwhelming, but you can start slow. You can just pick the things you wanna do, and then I mean, you can just start planting bristle blossoms, and that will sustain your colony. And if you play on slow, you have all the time in the world. Look at all the things that break in my colony, and it doesn't matter, even though I'm on the highest difficulty even possible. So, but I gotta have a full disclosure here. So it is possible to play the game even more difficult. It's definitely possible if you disable the quality of life mods, and I'm not gonna do that because then it gets more difficult, but it also gets more tedious, and a game should be fun, you guys. Game should be fun. So what we're gonna do here in the hauling point is we're gonna get some refined metal, and that is a depleted uranium. But how much? How much is enough? 0.1 is already enough. Let's do 0.2 depleted uranium, and we're gonna enable the auto drop, and then we can deconstruct this door. Washing. Oh, you guys are talking to itself. To itself. what a horrible mistake to make in the English language. Darn it! I have to repair this as well. How did this overheat? How did this break? Oh, of course, the water has nowhere to go. What is the material here on this solid tile? I have no idea. What is this? I'm gonna deconstruct this. I mean, dig this out. Whatever this is. Is this really sand? Oh man, that happens if I do polluted water in here. It's the polluted water germy, and that's why it's getting delivered there. Oh man, the sand has an easy time of forming. Just like the lead, it also had an easy time. Did it get cooked? Oh man. I think it got cooked. That was the problem. Oh, by the way, did I say thanks for the raid, Jogun? So sorry. But you're sleeping already. So, thanks for the raid. So I think the sand got cooked here. So getting polluted water inside here is not a good idea. Trickja! Go sleep, eh? Trust me. Trust me. Sleep is so important. If you're tired, go sleep. It will help you out in the long run. It's like ONI. If you take good care and make a farm pretty and functional, you're gonna be better off in the long run. Catch you soon, I hope. Be well all. Good night, Jerry. Alright, I'm off to bed. Yeah. Sweet dreams and have a restful sleep. Why did this break? Why did this break? This is horrible. So I'm not allowed to put polluted stuff in here because the sand in there will bake. Oh, will it really bake, or was that the problem? I think it was the problem. Let's get the cobalt out of here. Do we have a bin that sweeps up cobalt in the vicinity? What about this one? Granite, rock, cobalt. Good. Right, and then we can deconstruct the door, and that will then have this all going. So this is dormant. We have a lot of time, so construct it. 400 degrees. This NAFTA will become 400 degrees hot. Well, we don't care. Maybe we should deconstruct all the stuff before we deconstruct the door. Yes. Let's look at the automation. Yes, we can deconstruct this all before we can deconstruct everything else, so we can clean the area up and have less problems later on. What about this pipe there? I think we can also deconstruct this. Good. Right, and we have to be careful not to have polluted water that is germy. So let's find out. Is this germy? Hopefully not. Right, it is not germy. But sometimes we have germy water from here. Oh man. This is something that shouldn't happen, but it did. Right. The hot polluted germy water. We're gonna do something else with that. Is there any germs here? Yes. It's really spreading. Oh, if the stuff is getting hot enough, that is then nice. We could make this all hot, but it is our auxiliary cooling. But there's not going to be much auxiliary cooling. There's not much cooling left in this. So my main cooling is that then. So let's stop this. Stop this madness. But water is then going to provide the colony with oxygen and power. And power is the main thing here. Because power is what is going on here. In the electrolyzer setup. I think I would need some cool water. Cool water source like this. But there's food poisoning in there, I don't like it. And then just emptying this out. Yeah, we messed up with the food poisoning. Is there a way? Is there a way? It is spreading from polluted water here. Radiation might be a solution. We could pump it all up into temporary storage. How is our project here going? -38. Beautiful. Let's get more sulfur. Let's be greedy. Let's be really greedy. 6 copy settings. Right. So currently we don't have a power source except for the hydrogen that is stored, and that is 300 kilos here per tile, and that is 200 kilos there per tile, 90 kilos there per tile. 90, that's not much. 90 is not much, and the other things are above 100 kilos. So we're gonna live off that for a while until we figured out some things. Good, like cooling this turbine to hot. So open the door when the ambient temperature is below 300 for now, because I don't have the numbers in my head. Actually, let's pretend it's 5 open thingies there. 5 open slots, so let's do 200. So if the temperature is below 210. So if the temperature is below 210, we're going to open up everything. Let's do 250. because we have one blocked. That is not a number I got off the wiki. That is just my gut feeling. Because the number I got off the wiki is 200. That's the number I got from me. Good. So how much is in there? Petroleum 1700. We don't have enough petroleum. Should we do the glass project before we do anything here? Anything else? Yes. Let's try the glass project. If that fails, we're screwed as well. But the volcano we have to repair, definitely. So nobody is deconstructing. How come? Do I not have the priority right here? I do. How come nobody is deconstructing? What is everybody doing? I don't think I want to harvest this by hand. Let's disable the harvest here. I don't want to harvest this by hand. It can simply drop off. What if I suppress the current and copy the setting? Yes, this works. Good. Rancher City, go work on something important. They refuse. They refuse. They just refuse. Terrible. How can they refuse me? Good. So we're gonna do an insulated pipe from ceramic and gonna route it there. What is going on here? This looks pretty good. Get the overflow going. Because sooner rather than later, we're gonna have a ton of hydrogen here. Well, it's gonna still be a while. Good, we can deconstruct these liquid pipes because they're of the wrong material and they're of the wrong kind as well. Deconstruct liquid pipes like so. And then we're gonna start building the insulated thingies there. Insulated liquid pipe from ceramic. Still don't know if it's ceramic or ceramic. Probably ceramic? Ceramic? Ceramic sounds better than ceramic. What am I doing? I'm gonna say ceramic from now on. It's probably right as well. Then we're gonna go through here. How much ceramic do I have? Not much. 1, 2, 3. Oh, are you kidding? I have 1 ceramic. Oh no, I have way less ceramic than I need. Let's cook some up. So where is it too cold? I need a kiln. I need a kiln where it is too cold. Do I have a ceramic here? On this thing. Resources. Let's find out. Nothing. But there should be a kiln here. Where can I create some excess heat that will not hurt me? This colony is slowly heating up. Also, I'm meant to get some ethanol. This is the project that I wanted to do. Ethanol over there, and then have the cool steam vent be tamed correctly here. I think this will then be my water source. My main water source. I will have a little bit of a counterflow going here. Actually, that's not possible because it's both water. It's both liquid. Ethanol and water is liquid, so counterflow, no. It's not going well. So I have room here for reservoir. That's what I'm gonna definitely build there. And then we're gonna see what else here. Also, here as well. Do I have? Well, I have to do this when this is dormant. I can do it now. It's quick enough. But there's too many other projects. We need to figure out this. We need to figure out the heat here, and we meant to do that before that. And some ceramic. Let's punch up some ceramic real quick. Where is there a heat? That is is not important. Let's do it over here, just because we have the room. Kiln, 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 kiln. Is this refinement? It is. Make a kiln from aluminum ore. Here, and here, and there as well. And then we're gonna just quickly punch up some ceramic. Or cook up. And then we can have more pipes. Right. So how much do we need exactly? I don't know, I'm just gonna do it on infinite. It's gonna then produce a lot of heat. What is the heat situation on here? The little battery experiment heated up the area like no tomorrow. Good. So the only coolant we have going now is 15% of the time polluted water. And that's actually not too bad. It is cooling down everything nicely, and it's irrigating the plants as well. So this is alright. I'm not sure if it's sustainable. Let's see, we have 20 tons, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Is it 19 tons per tile here? It's 20 tons now, and then it will go back to 16 again for some reason, probably. Yeah, this will last a while. But we're not using it up. We have 5.5 kilos per second of polluted water. It seems a lot. Seems a lot for a cool slush vent. Good. So, did we do this here? Let's mop this up. We got more ceramic here. Oh, no. K is kill. T is tidy. And that is something that I do. I reconfigure my keys so that they make more sense. R rotate, T tidy, K kill, and what was the other thing there? G is still dig. G is still dig. I don't know. I think I had another one going. Not sure. I have a slash for slashing wires, and I have a backslash for copying the settings. But the backslash is default, I think. Good, let's pick it all up. Obsidian, depleted uranium. What happened? I heard an alert. And depleted uranium. Let's make sure they have a way to store this. Also, this doesn't seem right. Let's deconstruct that and get a ladder system up. Deconstruct this as well, so we can reach this area nicely. Good, so this is all very cool. Regolith. So I heard that you can cook regolith into molten rock. Maybe that's something to look into. But I think we have enough projects going on here. So what is this? Depleted uranium. Let's make sure there's something nearby to store this. And then hopefully somebody's gonna do it. Right, so what are they doing? They're not running the wheel, are they? They're running the wheel. Let's get them off the wheel there for a second. Good. Picked up clay. Right, did they build the kilns? Yes. Let's get some ceramic going here forever. Copy the settings. Also, since this is our current project, let's make it a priority of 7. Because then it's actually getting done. Nothing is getting done here when it's priority 5. I don't know what I did there. But it's just something that is happening. Maybe I have some infinite loop here. I think I do. They pick up igneous rock and bring it somewhere, don't they? Sedimentary rock. Sedimentary rock. What is this? Raw mineral. Why is nothing? Picked up igneous rock. No, it seems to be good, or is this on manual use? I'm not sure. Let's find out if they really do. What is Rancher Digger doing? They picked up barbecue. They picked up barbecue. How dare they? They're picking up barbecue. What else food is here? seems alright. Grapefruit preserves are getting dropped off here. Huh? I thought I had a grapefruit preserve drop off here. Here. And it's not coming. How come we're not producing grapefruit preserves here any longer? Let's see what we got. Uh-oh. We only have 15,000 kilocalories left. I wonder if they're gonna starve or not. I'm going to say no to the grapefruit preserve deliverance. This is something we're gonna eat here ourselves. So let's look at the consumables. Grapefruit preserve. Scroll. Nobody is allowed to eat it. That is strange. Let's allow everybody to eat this. Good. But the Pacu farm is nice. 55 Pacus. So we might be able to survive on fish alone. Pacu is by far the most easy food. If you're looking to survive and not deal with food and just build machines and stuff, you should just do Pacus, and that's it. And just research the Pacu farm. I have one here. And then you're going to produce eggs. Just be warned that it takes a long while until you're completely sustainable. Because Pacus, they need to be in the hundreds to feed the colony. So why is that, I wonder? Why is that, I wonder? Do they not give a lot of meat? So, oh yeah, that's right. They only drop an egg every 25 cycles. That's right. But you don't have to do anything here. Just get enough Pacus going until you're sustainable, and then you can even deconstruct your farm. And that is then completely self-sustainable. Because they lay an egg before they die. And as long as there's no egg inside here, it's gonna be fine. This auto sweeper here is grabbing the egg and it's putting it into the conveyor loader, and it's going into a different room. And in this room they can hatch, and then they're going to jump down here, and that is all that is needed, really. This is no big deal here. This is all that is needed for infinite food. So I'm very happy that finally in cycle 620. Finally, we got enough fishy fish here to have the colony sustainable. Or do we actually? I have no idea. The calories are going down. Now it's 15 again. Well, we're cooking up seafood. Apparently there's an autosave going on again. Alright. Back to the pressing problems and matters at hand. Right. This iron. Deconstruct. Where is the depleted uranium? I'm so dumb. Tidy up everything here. The depleted uranium is the liquid lock. I shouldn't have swept it up. That was my mistake. It's just 7 kilos. Why so much? Let's do 200 grams of refined metal here, depleted uranium. 7, and they load it up. And then we're gonna finally open the door. It's aluminum ore. Nothing's gonna melt here, hopefully. Some iron there, let's sweep it up. Is there iron here? Refined metal, yes. Good, they're climbing up here. Where there is, of course. Good way to go. Right, and this looks good. So we can deconstruct this mechanical airlock then, and this will be always accessible. Just have to make sure that the temperature here doesn't rise above something. And there's German water backing up. Right, this is the time. Deconstruct. This is definitely the time, you guys. deconstruct the door. I could just open it up. Can I open it up while it's getting deconstructed? Yes. Good. So we can go in there now and dig this out. Oh man, what is going on? I have to do this. I have to do this. Also, the steam here is exchanging heat with a naphtha. Don't like it. I'm gonna build another aluminum tile here, and I'm gonna dig out that tile. Yes. We have a little bit of a trouble there with the liquid lock. Every time we walk through. But it's fine. This naphtha is going to hold. Uranium hot. We'll need that though. Here's more steel. Let's deconstruct this. Salt. Igneous rock. Bottle emptier. This is a little bit finicky. I'm not sure if this is how I want it. I'm definitely gonna build a tile there and deconstruct it. The uranium might freeze then again. But granite is slow heating. It's not that slow heating, but it's definitely heating slower than sedimentary rock. So hopefully I can sweep up the granite before it exchanges too much heat and the uranium freezes again. Should we turn on this again? No. Good question. And then yeah, the uranium might freeze. Oh, this is working. Let's watch it work. Good. More germs are getting destroyed. We have salt here. We have lead there. Well, lead is fine, of course. Salt is also fine. What is this? Sand. This is very hot sand. Very hot sand. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a bin here. And that is for sand only. And then we're going to make it on sweep only as well. And I'm going to sweep up the hot sand, and that then can be deleted here. Good. So how is the ceramic production going? We got some. And let's look at the heat. Oh, we got some as well. Let's stop the madness here. And here as well. No more ceramic, please. Thank you. Good. So now we can finally build this up. So yeah, don't make the pipe too long, says the wiki. And the wiki is right. Because you will not have enough ceramic. No, that's not why. Ladders. You construct buildings here. They're not symmetrical. Also here, let's build one. So we can reach everything, and then of course we just need a bridge. Do we save on ceramic if we build bridges? Good question. Who's idle? Don't know. Get a liquid vent going here. Right. This is idle, but it will erupt. And then more hydrogen is going to go here. It's going to become very hot. But we will make it hotter. Doing some glass. We need power. Let's take it from here. There's an aquatuna. There's an aquatuna. That means we probably need our own a power distributor down there. Don't like that, but I gotta do it. This Akatuna is taking up the power. Right. So how far are we here? We have a flower pot. We have a tile. Oh, we need way more room here. Unless we drop off an egg of a pip. Do we have a pip egg here somewhere? We probably even have an egg somewhere, but nah, I want to get a pip in there. Can I not just put it in a hauling point? No, that's cruel. But cats like boxes. Oof, this is awkward. This is very awkward. But we do have the room, don't we? So it's 3 tiles high. There's a tile here. 1, 2, 3. That means we need a roof there. Good, let's make a room there. Scalding! Why? What happened? What happened? Delivered salt. Oh, they're delivering hot salt. Right. Good, so this is still waiting on the granite. They have a lot of things to do, these guys. They have a whole lot of things to do. Good. So will this not become overcrowded? Come time. How do I regulate the amount of critters in here? Do not know. But there's grub food reserves. Let's put them in the kitchen. I mean, they eat grub fruit preserves. They eat the best fruit. These hatches. Unbelievable. Let's not have the. Oh man, oh man. Critter egg and edible grub fruit preserve. Right, but they're 7 of 7, so they are pretty happy. These guys, not so much. Gold amalgam, iron ore. So how is my ore situation? Let's find out. Ore. You have to juggle the resources like no tomorrow. Consumable ore, metal ore, gold, copper, aluminum, iron. Right, we have copper, 3 tons, aluminum, 3 tons. We could feed them aluminum ore. That is kind of redundant, isn't it? We could feed them copper ore, but I don't want to. I just want them to eat gold. What is this? Iron. I could dig out the gold there. I think I'm gonna let them die. That is tough stuff. So what can they eat? Can they eat aluminum? Refined metal and fat metal ore. This critter can consume. They can consume wolframite, and then what? I'm gonna feed them some wolframite. I wanna know what happens. Wait, can I not just click this critter and see the full entry and then look here? Wolframite, tungsten. They make tungsten. Is this good? This is excellent. But I like wolframite for this when I find another volcano. And then wolframite is all gone, and tungsten I can make some other way. Or can I not? Good question. I don't want them to starve. Is there gold anywhere? There is gold here. Right. Let's collect up the regolith. Let's collect the regolith. Turn on these guys. And then open the door when they're done. Also, we have to deconstruct these doors. They were just there because I don't want the chunks to go into this tile, because when chunks of rock and regolith and metal and stuff goes here, then these things might overheat, because the auto sweeper is not fast enough to pick everything up, and the cooling loop is not fast enough to cool everything down. So that, especially if the regolith gets blown across the space and lands in the tile where the rover miner is in, then that is disastrous. Good, we're deconstructing this, and then that is happening very well. Right, so where were we? I don't want them to die. There's a lot of gold there. And I don't want this to keep overheating. So deconstruct that. And I want to make some glass. So I have to do a power distributor. Where is room for a power distributor? Let's see. Good question. Another power distributor. Or I could use those two steam turbines to keep the battery full. Keep a battery full down there. That is an interesting concept. That concept interests me. Right. So how do I connect it up? Conductive wire. There's some batteries. This is a vacuum. How do I cool down the batteries? Good question. What material is this? By the way, this conductive wire. Lead? Oh man. Also, what is going on here? I need some more uranium up there. Let's mop up this mess and get the uranium up there. Right. Overpressure. Something happened here. I'm not sure what happened there. That is not good. Right. So until the batteries overheat, I think we can use these steam turbines to generate enough power to get a little bit of glass going. So why do I want that? Oh yeah, because I need more petroleum to get this here going. But I don't even know if this works. But I want petroleum anyhow. So let's do that then. Hauling point here. Do I have to disable the drip while putting this up? I think I do. Disable the drip, because it might interfere with building the liquid lock. How much? Let's do 7 kilos of liquid uranium. Do we have as much? Enable a drop, enable a store. Let's see, lead, uranium, 800G. I don't know. They're gonna do as much as they can find. There's more uranium here. 20 kilos actually. So we do have enough. Good. Right. So this is for hot sand. It is sweep only. 37. And sand is of course. No, filtration medium, not refined. Here we go, sand, and errands, no pending deliveries, but we have sand here. Let's deliver it. Sweep. Good. Now we have all this stuff going on. There's liquid uranium there. Let's deconstruct this tile. And then make sure to sweep up this tile once it gets deconstructed. And I'm gonna make sure everybody works here. Now they gotta pick up clay for some reason. I don't know what they're going to do with the clay. No, they're gonna store it. They're gonna store it over there. Can I do something about this? That's not a big deal, is it? I'm wondering. But doesn't matter. Everybody here has now the work that is important to do. And that is delivering sand here, that is very hot. And making a liquid lock there. Constructor Dominic is right on their way. And are we missing something on Automazon? Actually here, we could work on the taming of this vent at the same time. Well, this is a no-brainer. The turbine goes here. Steam turbine, cobalt, like so. Will this then work? No. We have to heat this up first. So this is something I have to do. Definitely. And I might want to dig all the stuff out. So let's build some ladders. And get rid of this. All those buildings there. Good. So then we can build something else. When everything drops down, the auto sweeper will help keeping the area clean. The storage bin is full. Especially with the Abyssalite. Let's go to miscellaneous Abyssalite and do this again, and then we can tidy up the area here a little bit more. Very nice. Good. Back to Trevito. Is the liquid lock formed again? Yes, it is. So we can do the drip once more. And then we're gonna see what happens. It's dripping again. Good. And it's filling up again. Nice. Right. So the drip has to work again. And to get everything in this chamber. Oh man, because this liquid lock broke. Duplicants were running through here and exchanging heat. That's never good. Exchanging heat with the uranium. They were bringing wolframite? What was I doing? Doesn't matter. So now we almost got enough room to build a critter drop off here. And there's where the pip is going to go. And here is where the hydrogen is going to go. Let's find out where we're going to get the hydrogen from. Right. So I'm thinking the one that has the most hydrogen in there. 300 kilos. I think I'm right on the money here. Where's the way to go? Oh, we barely can go. Right. Let's do overflow. Igneous rock. No. Granite. Granite gas pipe, like so. And over here. And across there. Across here. Down there. Like so. And we're almost there. Wait. Should we not go here instead? Oh, we should go here instead. Good, just getting some hydrogen in this chamber. That is all. Cancel out this. Build the bridges. Plumbing, ventilation, gas bridge. Granite, rotate like so. Right, and then we can connect it up because this is from igneous rock. There's gas pipe, and I have to wait until it's built up so I can connect this up and not replace the igneous rock one and then have igneous rock lying around and everything. Good. So we can reach everything. Can we though? I think we can. We cannot reach this button, but that's fine. So how's the pressure? It is below 2000. See at the rest of the colony is fine. And oxygen production here as well. Good. Right. Yeah, we need petroleum. In order to get petroleum, we need to... Wait a minute. How come nobody's bringing the sand? No deliveries. Is there... Ah, they put the sand somewhere else, didn't they? There is a bin somewhere that has sand written on it. Good. Tell you what. Gonna bring all the sand over here. No. No. Oh, there is sand in there. And it's not even that hot. It was exchanging heat while we were bringing it. Oh. Good, whatever. It doesn't matter. Good, we have some sand. Let's make some glass. Right, is the power coming over here? No, it is not. Let's do it like this. We're going to take some conductive wire here from aluminum. Going to connect it up. Like so. And we're going to build some batteries. How are we going to cool them down? I don't have a clue. 1, 2, 3 batteries should be enough. Like so. And we're going to cut this thing. Good. So all this energy now is wasted. Let's cut it later. Let's cut it later. Good. Alright, so we're gonna produce some glass, heat this up, and then we can start pumping some oil. We're gonna counterflow it to nothing. There's gonna be some petroleum. We're just gonna take it easy here. Flow rate is 1 kilo. And it's all very hot. Once the cool oil is used up, we were about to make a staircase, a vacuum staircase there. So let's get going with the vacuum staircase. We could just pour oil, or we could just haul it. Hauling point here. How much oil is this, by the way? It's just a few grams, but a few grams is all we need. Let's do 100 grams of liquid crude oil. 7, never drop, never spill, never bottle. And then we're going to continue on with making a staircase. So how many do we need? 1, 2, and I always like to do 3. Good. So also we need to work on a contactless pump. This is nice, but it's not that nice. I want the pump to be contactless. It works for the time being. Good. So how come this has no power? Let's get some power here. Not from lead. Actually, let's do it like that. Oops. Let's do it like that for now. I'm going to deconstruct all the automation. And the signal switch as well. It should be under the automation layer, but it is not. And then we're gonna just do a simple power switch. Did not deconstruct this automation just yet because I want the liquid pump to be disabled until I have the switch up and running. Power switch. Good. People are coming and doing it. So there's a vacuum here, and I need a contactless pump. A contactless pump. Maybe build it here somewhere. Well, I need to build it here actually. I need to clean this out before I can build it. I should close this off temporarily. Yes, that makes sense. Let's close this off temporarily and then we're gonna be good. And we have gonna mop this, we're gonna pump this all out, this 100-degree crude oil. Gonna pump this out and heat it up with glass. Slowly but steadily. This is gonna be a huge project, but it's 1 kilo at a time, and we don't need much petroleum to get this going. Right. Good. There's a lot of stuff now for the duplicants to do. We're almost at 2 hours, so that's very good. And we're gonna go to Automazon and see what they are doing for a little bit, and then I think we're good. So what is the food here? Barbecue, grub fruit preserve. Good. So they're living on sugar. How do I get these guys to lay an egg, a beetle egg? I read it up, but I already forgot. Unfortunately. Well, it's fine. We're good here. We don't need a beetle farm. But beetle sweetle. But we're definitely gonna get a beetle sweetle farm going come time. Good. So these guys are about to tame this area. So how are we gonna do this? This will take a long time. Running. We need another word, of course. Good. Let's put this on the left side. And we have to pump in gas here. We don't need a pip here. We don't need a pip here because we're going to have a pip here. Deconstruct that. Still the current urgent project. And then we're just going to copy them. Oh, wait. This is interesting. Can I copy the settings across a planetoid? Interesting. So let's try this and have the storage bin. Copy settings. I'm not gonna click it. I'm assuming it works. Good. This is excellent. So we need to do this only once. What I'm doing now is I'm putting sand inside a flower pot, and then I'm planting a wheatboard there, and then the duplicants go, oh, look at this, it's sand inside a flower pot, and there's a wheatboard seed there. This is great. So we never knew this was possible, but the pip showed them. And that is when they can do it everywhere, hopefully. I think that's how it works. Never did this before, but I am confident. So where is the flower pot? Flower pot, flower pot, flower pot. Here we go. Gonna do it from sedimentary rock. Everything is here. What material is it? Asked Jerry. What material is what? What material is what? The flower pot here? It is sedimentary rock. But I'm not sure if you meant that. Should I leave this abyssalite in there? Do not know. But what I do know is I want to close this area off. This area there. Is it cobalt ore? Oh yeah, everything very blue here is cobalt. It's either cobalt ore or it is cobalt directly, depending on if the building needs refined metal or just metal. And it is very blue. It's very blue. All the swampy planets, they have this cobalt deposits here that you can mine out. And if you mine them out, then you have the blue material. And then everything is very blue. And it's a tad too blue for my taste. But what can you do? The game doesn't implement different materials for different buildings. It is a mod. It just shades them things into a color. I would like a completely different sprite, completely different skin for the buildings. And when I say completely, I mean very, very subtly, very, very little different, but visible. So the color, definitely. And then if it's from gold, maybe add some sparkle and some more strapping lines and a little bit more elegance to the pump. That is my idea, but it's not gonna get implemented. They would have to add a ton of new skins and a ton of new artwork, and that would bloat the game. And that is also an argument against it. But my argument for it is it's going to be very cool, it's going to be very pretty, and all modern machines will have no problem with the bloat. So I would do it if I were them. But I'm not them, I'm me. Can't be helped. It's fine. I'm me and I'm good, I think. So let's get this going here. I'm going to flood this area with hydrogen. That is the plan. Or should I do oxygen? Just gonna open this up and oxygen is gonna flow in here. That is the easiest way to do it. Of course, then I'm gonna have a little bit of a carbon dioxide, but that's what the pit here is for. Good. Why is this a ladder? Does this make sense? I don't think this makes sense. This should be like so. Oh, I cannot close this because this thing is still in the way. Do I pop this soon or not? Or not? Enough? Or not? I mean, this needs to be accessible. So if I have a liquid lock here, it is accessible. We have a suit. Can I deconstruct everything now? Yes, I think now is the time. So why do I have a drip here? Oh, it's not a drip. It is not a drip. It is there to stay. It is there to stay. Good. It's gonna go across here. It's going to heat up as well, but it doesn't matter. Right. Deconstruct this. So this is where a liquid is gonna go that can then be transformed into steam from the heat from here. Good, I'm gonna deconstruct the automation here for transporting goods because it's no longer needed. Deconstruct all the stuff. Yes. Deconstruct all the stuff. And then we're gonna close this up and open this up for the environment. Maybe just for a second there. Can I have some sort of door? No, I cannot. I'm gonna mop this up and I'm gonna put it back in there. That's what I'm gonna do. Do I have enough to spillage? I do. Let's not spill it out, because I want to use it then later. Deconstruct that tile as well. Can I do this? Can I reach this? can I build this? Can I construct this tile? Let's have a ladder system here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have to have an alternative ladder system. Because here's my Wii's board. That is awkward. Well, just get a ladder system going here. Like so. Can I reach this? This is then not there. From here I can go to here, I think. Yes. Is this possible? No, because there's this there in the way, isn't there? Maybe I close this off like a different, like a different. Maybe I close this off like a different, but we need a tile there, definitely. What about the power here? Power is going all weird ways of sorts. Let's deconstruct the power thing there. Right, but I'm over time. Darned. Good, let's make this all, and I think we prioritized that here as well. So let's get really quickly the critter drop off. And going here, and we're gonna get a critter there, and we have no way of putting a Wii's seed there. Ah, this is annoying. Oh, right. Hauling point first. 1 kg of seed, and Wii's ward. Super high priority, enable auto drop. Someone is doing it, very nice, and then we can build the other thing there. And that is then going to be great. The flower pot is full of sand, which is genius. There's still no hydrogen in here. Just this little bit of crude oil there as a liquid lock. If you're concerned about the pips' health, they're gonna be in hydrogen and they're gonna love it. And then they can die in there. Actually, I'm not gonna let them die in there, because they might gas off while being dead. They're not gonna gas off while being dead, because it's gonna be hydrogen in there. High pressure hydrogen. What the heck? No. Alright, and that is that. I have to reload. Good. So building things here broke things. I have to reload. So thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna see you guys next time, and have a good day and a good night.